Hey everybody, welcome to the Hot Mess Express. It is a time of it today. It has been something else. So we are going to do a get ready with me today for my everyday kind of not filming, not doing anything crazy special, just bopping around, and I just want to look this time like I give a whole damn. Last get ready with me was half a damn because it was the 5-minute out the door makeup, and this time we are putting on foundation, so it is kind of my everyday foundation routine and everything else. Whew. I gotta take a breath. Whew. So I have already primed just to take a little bit of time off of this. So I did put the NYX Pore Filler down the center of my face and then the YSL Touche Eclat all over the rest of it. So let me see here. What we're going in with today for foundation is the Maybelline Dream Cushion. I have it in number 15 Ivory. And I will give credit to Jam Beauty 89, Jessica, because I was trying to apply it with this little thing, and I liked it, but it was a little bit difficult. And then I saw on her Snapchat that she was actually using a BeautyBlender with it. And I was like, okay. So I tried that, and it was so crazy easy. And I'm just going to take the rounded end of it and just kind of bop it in here a couple times, just a little bit, and we're just going to layer it on up. Whew. Now, this is kind of like, I don't really mind my skin showing through. I actually kind of like on an everyday basis for my skin to show through and just look like natural. You know, I don't want anything too overdone. I just want to look like a real girl, not like some Instagram goddess. That's just not me on a daily basis. And to be quite honest, on a daily basis for me in my real life, I usually don't wear foundation at all unless I'm testing something out specifically so that I can see how it works for video or whatever. Because being in the truck, I just don't have time all the time. Thursday is really my only day where I sometimes have some downtime. So I will sometimes do like a full face of makeup that day. But in general, I'm getting ready while the truck is still moving and I just don't have time. So this is my while I'm at home type of everyday makeup. And I have been wearing this specific foundation this way for the past few weeks. Every day that I'm home, and I've really been loving it. I wore it to a lot of meetings that we had and appointments and stuff, and I just felt like it looked so natural and, you know, not too overdone. So that's just my whole goal. How many more times can I say not too overdone, right? So also I'm just blending the ever-loving shit out of this, and I saw this from Wayne Goss, and I can't remember the name of the video right now, but it was something like maybe avoid cakey makeup in 3 minutes or something. And he basically said, blend and blend and blend until you think you can't blend anymore, and then blend some more. So that's what I did. And the first day that I did that, I was like, whoa, this is legit. Like, it really did look like my skin. It did not look like I had any foundation on at all. It just really melted in. So I think that this is definitely something that everybody should try. It does take a little bit longer, but I'm going to zip through the other side of my face so that it's not too long. But this is just so perfect if you love your makeup to look like your own skin and not too like caked on. So now you can see in here kind of what it covered. It even covered a good amount of my dark circles up here. But let me see if I can get a little bit closer, and you can kind of see it on my skin. Now you can still see I have a little bit of scarring here, or a little something down here. I don't really mind if you can see that through there. Like I said before, I don't give a damn. You know, like, I will go outside the house with everything imperfect. I really don't care. I can't afford to care because I don't have enough time in my day to care about it. So there's that, you know. I just feel like, you know, some people are really good at super, super glam makeup, and they just make it look so effortless. Everything is just beautiful. Everything lays nicely, you know, and I just feel like in real life, like whenever you're right up next to someone, you know, they look gorgeous from far away, but then you get up close to them and you can see every layer of makeup that is on their face. And it's just not always, in my opinion, for my skin and what I like. I don't like that look. I think there's some makeup that's just better for photography and video purposes, and other makeup that is good for real life. So I think that's just what I'm best at. Just because I like to still be able to go outside my house. Like if I want to film like today and then still have errands to do later, I want to be able to do that without feeling like people are like staring at me because I look like I have 20 layers of foundation on, you know. So not to shame anybody that likes that. It's just not my personal preference, just like some of my preferences will definitely not be other people's preferences. I'm rambling, guys. I'm freaking rambling. It's been a long week. Let me see how we're doing here. Gosh, this makeup just blends so nicely. Like, I cannot, oh my gosh, I just love it. This foundation is seriously one of my favorite foundations, and really, if you use the correct primer, the correct setting spray, it doesn't matter that it's not a matte foundation. You know, it still looks gorgeous. So I'm gonna just zip through the other side of my face, and then I'll come back in a minute whenever that's done. Okay, the foundation is done, and I will say that once I got on everything, I do go and dab it a little bit more just on the tops of my cheeks, because like I said, in my camera ready foundation, this area just doesn't hold foundation that well for me. So that's what I did there, but this is a very light layer. Not too much, blended in really, really well. If you're the type of person that does not like super full coverage foundation, I think you'd really, really love this one. It's just perfect for those kind of, you know, like I want to look okay, but I don't really want to do like a full beat face. So there you go. Now I'm going to take a little teeny tiny Real Techniques sponge. This is in that set of 4 that I mentioned in my beauty chat video that was not too long ago. I'm not going to talk about every single product today because I do have other stuff that I want to talk about, but I will list them down below for all of them. And some of these products I do have either reviews that I'm going to film today, or you know, reviews that I'm going to be having later because I'm still testing them out and stuff. So if you see something in the description box that you're like, ooh, I'm curious about what you think about that one, ask me and I will let you know if there is a review coming out for it. And if not, then I'll just go ahead and tell you my thoughts on it. So there's that. I really need to like take a freaking breath because I feel like I'm just going 90 miles an hour right now. What's been going on? Let me see. I feel like I had so much that I wanted. Ooh, you know what? So right now, as it stands currently, today is the last day of the Sephora VIB sale or whatnot, and let me just say, I think it's kind of really shitty of Sephora that VIB Rouge, who have to spend $1,000 to make it to that level, get the same discount as VIB, who only spend $400. And that is the reason why last year I did not renew my rouge at all. Like I tried to spend as little amount at Sephora as possible because I really was displeased with the perks of being rouge. I feel like there was almost no perks at all because I'm not the type that will go into the store and actually take part in like shopping things or whatnot, because it's always on days that I'm not home because of my travel schedule. And it's like, what else are you offering me? Because we literally got the same discounts on a lot of things that the VIBs got, and I'm like, you know what, screw you, Sephora, I'm just not going to like renew it. So last year, I think I spent a little over the amount to be VIB, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So basically this year, both Rouge and VIB got 15% off. And also, that kind of ticks me off too, because it's like, really, you couldn't offer at least 20%? Because here's the thing, in Illinois, my sales tax is like 10 freaking percent. So you're giving me basically a net 5% off. That's kind of stingy. So, I mean, it's great if you live in an area where you don't pay sales tax at all, or your sales tax is low, then you still get a decent amount off. But to me, it was kind of like, dude, I'm basically not getting a discount at all. You know, it was like such a small amount. And I was still going to purchase something. I was going to get the Vice, not liquid, the Vice lipstick, just the original matte formula in Oblivion. And I wanted to buy it because of a YouTube video. But I also wanted to get the Milk Makeup Gel Brow to just kind of try that out and see how it is. And you know what? I was like looking at my cart and I was like, okay, this is like $35. No big deal. And then I did the calculation on how much I would get off, and it was only like $5. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I was still going to get it. And then I remembered that Sephora does their frickin' coupons as a promo code. So basically, you can't get any free gift with purchase, you know, on the beauty deals page. You can't get any of those if you're also using the coupon. And it's like, really, Sephora? Oh my gosh, like, take a breath. I'm so annoyed by that. Like, I know that that's how it's been, but I just forgot, you know, and I was like looking at the beauty deals and I'm like, okay, which one am I going to get? And then it dawned on me that I can't even get any of those just to get my freaking net 5% off. So I was like, screw you, for like the third time. And I just decided, you know what, I'm not even going to order anything because things that I don't want to say right now, because I tried to keep it kind of PG-13, but there are so many choice words that I could use right now. I'm just so disenchanted with Sephora that I'm just like, really? You guys are so freaking stingy. I'm really trying to not be super negative right now, but the more I like think about it, the more it just ticks me off. I just want to be like, what is wrong with you? You know? It's just like, okay, you guys are a bunch of douchebags. It's just, I don't understand why they have to be so stingy with their promotions. Which brings me to my next point. That during the same time that the Sephora sale was going on, Ulta sent out a coupon to their Platinum members. And if you're not familiar with Ulta's program, to spend $450, you get to be Platinum for the next year. So it's basically only a little bit more than VIB. And they have drugstore stuff. So I feel like it's so much easier to get to that level because you can buy inexpensive stuff also. And their rewards program equates to cash as opposed to points. And that's another thing. Sephora's freaking program, you spend, let's say there's no additional point offerings, you know, like 3 times points or whatever. You spend $100 and you get 100 points. And then you get a teeny tiny little like 100-point sample that I get like in a beauty box, or that I can get at Ulta for free, like free gift with purchase. So what the hell? It just burns my ass. I don't know how else to say it. It just is like, But anyway, I mean, I'm gonna try to stop talking about Sephora right now because I know there's a lot of people that just love Sephora, but I will say that Ulta is poaching a lot of their brands. So NARS has come to Ulta now. Cover FX is just now up on their website. MAC is coming soon. It is on their website, but it does have a little coming soon thing, so you can't order it yet. They have Lancome and Estee Lauder, and they acquired Soap and Glory. They're getting a lot of the previously Sephora brands, you know, ones that you could get at Sephora but not at Ulta. So watch out, Sephora. Ulta is coming for you. They're coming for you. And I can't wait. Like, honestly, if I could do all of my shopping at Ulta, I would, because I just feel like Sephora is kind of a pain in the ass. In my area, there are no standalone stores. You have to go to the mall, which irks me because it is the mall. I hate going to the mall. It's just kind of like, nope, don't want to do that. No, thank you. So, but in my area, Ulta has 3 standalone stores, all within about 10 minutes. 2 are within 5 minutes of me. 1 is within 10 minutes of me. And I love it. I cannot get enough of it. I will go to like all 3 of them just to see what they have. But anyway, there's that. So back to the thing. Ulta sent out at the, did I even say this? I'm such a mess today. Ulta sent out at the same time as the VIB Rouge sale was going on. They sent out a 20% off coupon to Platinum members. Now, the Platinum specific to you, you each get a specific code coupon, includes everything except Clinique and Lancome. I think maybe some other like skincare brand, but it includes pretty much everything, including fragrance, you know, so it's like, they are a bomb-ass coupon, so I ended up spending my money on that, and even that, I was struggling to find things that I would want to buy, even with my 20% off coupon. I'm just kind of been underwhelmed by a lot of the offerings lately of new products. I'm just kind of like, meh, okay. So anyway, I ended up getting, I purchased a new wet brush because my current one is getting a little bit manky. And then, by the way, this is where my mole was. It's just a little bit of a red spot now, so it's healing up pretty good. So I got a new wet brush, and then I got a couple of the Tarte gifted mascaras because it is my favorite. And I got, thanks to you guys, I got a sample or travel size of the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. I tried a sample of it a long time ago, like probably 2 years ago, and I didn't love it, but some of you guys, I think like 4 or 5 of you, told me to try it again, so I did it. I pulled the trigger, I bought the travel size of it, and we're gonna see how that goes. Also, since I'm just all over the place today, I did stop by Sephora, somewhere where we were at, and I got samples of the Makeup Forever Velvet Matte Velvet Plus foundation, so I am going to try that out. I've had those for a little bit, but I just haven't had time to try them out, but I'm going to, so thanks to you guys for that recommendation also. What else did I get? I got that, and then I got a few face masks, and I think that's it. I really did not buy any like new makeup items or anything like that. It was just kind of like, I was struggling to find things that I was like, okay, I really want this, you know, so I'm just kind of underwhelmed, you know. I don't know, is anybody else feeling that way? Just kind of meh about all the new product releases. Let's see how we're going here. Let me put on a little bit of lip balm now that the foundation is over, and then I'm going to powder, and I'm going to be super extra today about it and use 3 different powders. Let me get my brushes out. This will be for that one, this will be for that one, and this will be for that one. Okay, so I took a teeny little breath. I just feel like I keep like taking breaths, and then I'm like, okay, I'll go a little bit slower, you know, in my talking, and then I'm just like, you know. I did have coffee this morning though today, and I'm a little bit, you know, wired. Yeah. And let me see what else. I feel like my mind just went completely blank. I did want to say something to you guys. Oh, today clearly is filming day. I have not had time to film in the past like 3 weeks. But today I have 5 videos on my plate. This is one of them clearly, and then I'm going to do a review on another product that you will see me put on my face in a little bit here. And then I have a haul that is kind of a not your typical haul. And then I have another review on a product that I'm not going to put on because, spoiler alert, it was shitty. So what I am really excited about is the fact that, wait, let me tell you this first, because I picked this up just yesterday. I would not normally use this because I've never tried it before. Normally I would use that CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous powder all over my face, but this one was on sale at Ulta. By the time you see this, it probably will not still be on sale, but this is the Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation. I got mine in light neutral, and this is what it looks like. Oh, my nose itches. And so I'm gonna try it out today for the first time. We'll see how it goes. So let me tell you though what I'm really excited about. I am super excited that I am starting a new series today. It is going to be the first video that I'm filming on it, and I believe that that will actually be the first video going up out of this batch. So that video will already, okay, calm down. That video will already be up by the time that you see this one. It is going to be, if you haven't already seen that video, it's going to be a new series on products that you've probably already seen reviews for. You've probably already heard a lot about. I'm going to kind of target like cult favorite products, products that have a lot of hype about them, be it good or bad. And I got the idea from a fellow YouTuber and subscriber, so thank you so much, Meredith, for the idea. She doesn't know it yet, but just her asking for a review on a specific product totally made this idea sprout from my head. So kudos to her. I will link her information down below. You guys should definitely check out her channel. She is so sweet and so level-headed and just not your typical like ultra, you know, like Instagram-y type of YouTuber, and I really appreciate that. She's just like a regular woman. So, ooh, you know what? Ooh, this powder, I really like it. Wow. Okay, over Decay, okay. Is it just me, or does Chick-fil-A always sound like the best thing ever on a Sunday whenever they're closed? I always feel like that. Maybe it's just because that's the day that I'm getting home and I'm like, oh yes, I want something good. But that's what I got for breakfast this morning. And I really like their iced coffee. It actually tastes like coffee. It's not too like crazy sweet. So there's that. We're just going to do a little bit of bronzer right now. And then move on to the rest of it. I'm just going to do a really simple eye look today. You know, my everyday eye look varies. Like sometimes I'll do something just all matte. Sometimes I'll do a one shadow look like I'm going to do today just to keep it really short and simple. And sometimes I just do something like shimmery lid, matte crease, you know. It just really, it depends on how much time I have to get ready. It depends on my mood. So yeah, but today it's just going to be a one shadow look just so that you can get a feel for it. This is pretty much just like, this is, I feel like mostly like my foundation routine for every day, and the rest of it is just kind of like, it changes. So there's that. Did I even finish what I was saying about Ulta? I have a feeling I'm going to watch this back in editing and be like, girl, what the hell were you thinking? I feel like I'm just all over the place. I gotta hurry though, you know, like I'm multitasking. I told you the videos that I'm filming. What else? What else has been going on with me? I'm having trouble concentrating. Oh. I've been trying to film a Get Ready With Me in my truck for the past like month, but I just feel like there's always been things going on. Either we get to Sacramento late on Thursday, or it's been raining a lot there and then I don't have good light. So I am going to try to do another one of those for you guys, and maybe the topic of that one will be like 20 random facts about me or something. Just something fun, you know, or unless you have like a specific topic you want me to talk about or whatnot. So yeah, let me see. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this next. I have a review that I need to film today on this product. So I'm going to apply one cheek off camera right now because I need to get an actual like me applying it shot for that video. And then I will come back and apply the other cheek on camera, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here it is applied on this cheek. I don't know if this, I think that this video I will probably put up before, the review video for this product. I think I will put it up before this video, so I will link that down below also, so that you can see what it is I'm applying, because this is honestly probably, at the current moment, my absolute favorite highlighter. It's just so effortless and easy. And if you saw my highlight declutter, which was in the face declutter part 2, you will know that this is the exact kind of highlight that I like. This is not everybody's cup of tea. It's too soft for some people. It is not your typical blinding highlight, but this is honestly the best thing ever. I swear, like, this is amazing. And it's got like a nice little pinky touch to it, which is what I love. I don't really want it to be too in your face, and I don't want it to accentuate my pores, so I'm excited about this. So, looking in the mirror, I think that that's, actually I have a little bit more on the other cheek. Oh no. Guys, I'm such a freaking mess today. I just gotta get it together. After this, I'm going to do some blush, and then we're going to move on to eyes and brows, and then we're going to be done, because this is already going to be so long. Like, I kind of feel bad for putting up so many long videos, because I know it's asking a lot of you guys to like watch for that long. So I hope you don't mind it too much. You can always put me on pause though and come back later. I'll still be here. So that's that. Let me put a little bit right here, a little bit right here, and on the center here, and that'll be it, I think. Just really lightly for that. Alright. So that is that. Feel like we're looking pretty darn good. I don't know, maybe I look like crap, who knows. It's all in the eye of the beholder, I guess. What else? Blush. We're gonna do some blush. So you guys know that because I work so much, I sometimes just don't have any time to really like watch other people's YouTube videos, which sucks because I subscribe to a lot of people that I really love watching their videos, and then I won't get to watch them for a while, and then I rediscover them, kind of. So that's what I've been doing with Jam Beauty 89 lately. That's why I've been like talking about her so much, is because I've actually like rediscovered watching her, and I just really like her. And so she's one that I've rediscovered. I'm not as into Disney as she is. But she does have good reviews and stuff. And then also, I've been subscribed to Terra Babies for a long time, and I swear for the longest time, like I watched the first video after I subscribed to her, and then for the longest time I just didn't have time to be like watching everything, and I would skip around and watch other people's stuff, and then I came back to her within the past like 2 weeks, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love you. So that was nice to see. If you're not familiar with her, check her out. It's just like Terra Babies with a Z on the end, all one word, I think. I'm sure you probably heard of her though, but I think I got to talking too much. I got to talking and things went a little left right now with the blush. Who else have I rediscovered? Oh, you know what? Safia Nygaard. Whoa. Safia Nygaard. She used to work at BuzzFeed. I like discovered her channel and I've been binge watching some of hers. She doesn't have a whole lot up right now though, because I feel like between leaving BuzzFeed and stuff, like she had to, you know, get rid of a lot of her older videos or something like that. So she has a big gap from like a year ago to 2 months ago. But I'm really liking her stuff. And then of course, some of the smaller YouTubers, Chelsea Garay, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but that's how it looks. She's so bubbly and fun, so I really am enjoying her. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting you. There's so many people that, like, I don't get to see all of their videos. And Meredith, of course, who I mentioned earlier, her info will be down below. But, you know, it's like, whenever I do have time and I like rediscover people, I'm like, oh my gosh, why haven't I been watching you? But I think that's just how it goes. Like sometimes you leave and you come back and you're like, wow, it's like coming back to an old friend. So let me see. The blush happened today. It just really happened. We're just gonna roll with it, you know? Things happen. Bad blush can happen to good people. So, we're gonna move on to eyes now. Okay, moving right along here. My nose won't stop itching. I think it's because I have like little teeny tiny dog hairs like in the air. I swear it's like a food group at this point. I'm gonna use 2 of these Smashbox Cover Shop palettes today. I'm going to use the matte one just because I want to have a matte transition shade. So, and I'm also, right quick, I'm going to take this color, set my all over, and then I'm going to take, I think, this color, yeah, this one, and just kind of do it as a transition. So that's what I'm going to do with that, just so that you know what's going on. I also did already prime my lids, and I mentioned that I got, I think I mentioned, that I got the Ulta Matte Nude Eye Primer in my, you know, what's new beauty chat kind of haul thing. Guys, I have not used my Milani eyeshadow primer ever since I first used that Ulta eyeshadow primer. Like, it's like, Milani who? You're dead to me now. Honestly, it's the best thing ever. Like, I thought the Milani was really, really good, especially for oily lids because it was a little bit thicker. But after using this one, the Milani one seems like thin and slippery now. Like, it's that good. It's that heavy duty. So if you have oily lids like me, I would definitely suggest going out and trying that. Where's this hair? Oh my gosh. Oh, I see it. I see it. So I would definitely suggest trying that one. Oh my gosh. Where is it? Oh, it's bugging me. Oh, there it is. I got it. I got it. What else? I was going to say, okay, so this is going to be old news by the time that you see this video, I'm sure. But it just happened like a day and a half ago. The whole Too Faced and, you know, drama with Tarte, and the owner of Too Faced calling out Tarte for, you know, stealing unicorns from them or something. Honestly, I wanted to just be like, are you kidding me? Like, first off, I don't like it. I don't particularly like it whenever, you know, brands like call each other out for stuff like that, because it's like, dude, there's honestly no original ideas anymore. Everything is inspired by everything else. Everything is, you know, influenced by outside sources. It's not that serious. It's makeup. You know, like, why are you being like that? I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. But, you know, and Kat Von D recently called out Makeup Revolution for their light and shade eye contour palette. And it's like, but dude, they're not the only people that make dupes of things, you know? And she basically said that it's not a dupe, it's just a straight up, you know, copy or whatever, a copycat. But to me, at least, and which I feel like she as the owner should know, those shades did not look particularly that similar, especially whenever you see them swatched out. I feel like hers definitely had better pigmentation. Hers had slightly different tones to some of them. You know, it's just like, honestly, you're making millions. Why are you concerning yourself with the underlings, honestly? So, and Jared calling out Tarte, saying that there are no unicorns in the rainforest. Bitch, there ain't no unicorns anywhere. You know, so I don't know. I mean, it's just like, why are you concerned with this? You know, it's the same thing with like whenever YouTubers, you know, respond to their petty negative comments and stuff, and they get all upset about it and stuff. And it's like, why are you giving them oxygen to breathe? You know, like, just cut it off. Don't acknowledge it. So I was just kind of like, really, dude, come on. Don't be so petty. I blended the life out of this, so that's good. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? It's just kind of like, ugh. It makes me feel kind of icky. You know, it's like, but why? Why do you have to, like, why are you concerning yourself, dude? Why are you concerning yourself? Oh, let me just tell you, I'm going to use this kind of shimmery brown all over the lid and blend it up into the crease. That's all we're going to do today. So I saw that Kimmy K is doing a collab, of course, with Kylie, because, you know, why not, I guess, right? And at first I was like, ooh, cool, you know? And I loved the packaging of it, the kind of like pink and frosted and stuff. But then I saw the colors and I was like, just not colors that I would find particularly flattering on me. And I feel like a lot of people would not find them particularly flattering. You know, I feel like you gotta be like that specific kind of like tan skin tone to really make a lot of the colors work. So I wish it would have been something more versatile, because honestly, I've been trying to buy something from Kylie for a while, and number one, I just can't get over the, why is this not going on as dark? Let me just do this right quick. Oh, there we go. I've been trying to buy something from Kylie for a while, but I find myself being like, oh, well, I don't really like this or that. I'm like, well, I'm not really down with all the liquid lipsticks. Like, I just feel like even though she has a lot of colors, I don't particularly like a lot of them. And I feel like a lot of the more lighter colors are ones that are gonna look so different from the swatches that you see online and from the different people that you see wearing it online. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna waste $29 risking that. And also, this girl and her shipping. I get that now it seems to be permanent. It seems to always be on the website whenever I look. But she's doing free domestic shipping on $40 or more. But it's like, if I'm having trouble finding one product, how am I going to find like 2 products that I want to equal more than $40? You know? So it's kind of like, well, I don't really want to, you know, I don't want to waste the money on that. And also, guys, her shipping charges are basically $9 for any order under $40. And I want to be like, I've ordered clothing, like 10 pounds of clothing that ships for $5.95. Like, girl, we all know you're making money off of the shipping charges, and that's cool, but like, why you gotta be so greedy about it? You know, like, you're charging hella shipping on that, and I just feel like it's kind of like, bitch, please. But after all of that griping, I will say that I did order something from Kylie, and I just got my package yesterday. So there's that, you know, something to be excited about. I have not filmed that video yet. I don't have plans on filming that video for the next couple weeks at least, because I really want to test out what I got and give you guys a really thorough review on it. But I will definitely be talking about everything to do with ordering from her, from the shipping to the customer service experience to the packaging, everything. So I will be going over every little thing in depth, so that if you have not already ordered from her and you're thinking about it, you will have all the information that you need to make an informed decision. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this eyeshadow. Like, this is probably my favorite eyeshadow that I've ever used for like a one shadow look, you know? It's just kind of perfect. And let me give you a swatch of this one. It's just right here. It looks like nothing really special, but it has like these teeny tiny little like gold reflex in there or something. Of course it's not going to focus. But it's this one right here, and I love it. So there's that. Let me actually take this. I'm going to take this eyeshadow eyeliner and just line a little bit to make it even a little bit deeper at my lash line. You can see like a little bit of a difference in the deepness of it. But this liner is basically this shadow in a liner form. It's just so perfect for it. And this is from my Tids and Bits Declutter, the Smashbox liner that I kept. So I don't like using regular pencil liner on my lower lash line very much, because I feel like on me it's a little bit too harsh. But this one, I'm just going to take this little pencil type brush and just kind of smudge it out. And I never go all the way in because it makes my eyes very small. I just don't like the way that it looks on me. So there you go. I feel like that's kind of more softened. And my nose. I have such bad allergies, and it's kind of trying me today. But there's the eye look. This is so simple. And these are just banging. I mentioned that I was going to get this in my palette declutter. And I did. So there you go. I got that. What else? I need to do my brows real quick, and then I will put on my mascara and pick a lip, and we will be done. What do I need to film after this? I think I'll do the brow one so I can keep on the same lipstick. If you guys did not realize, whenever I film, just so that it doesn't get too monotonous for you guys, since sometimes I will film 3 to 5 videos all on the same day, I keep on the same, you know, makeup, but I will change my lip color and my shirt, just so that it's not, you know, oh my god, we've seen you in the same thing 10 times, you know. I don't really mind whenever other YouTubers do that, because you know what, I get that, like, we don't all have time to just sit down and film every single day, especially if we have other jobs. But I just like to mix it up a little bit, and also it gives me a chance to kind of experiment with wearing some of the stuff that I just would not normally wear on the road, because I don't want it to get messed up. So at least it gets a little bit of love while I'm here. And my eyebrows right now are in transition. I decided, if you saw my last Get Ready With Me, I struggled a little bit at the end with these brows not matching. I think that I want to grow this one out a little bit more right here rather than plucking this one right here. I think this one just in general needs to be a little bit bushier for me. And this one I like. This one is like my favorite brow. It's my favorite. So that's what's been going on, guys. I feel like this video is going to be really, really long, so I'm sorry. I apologize. Put it on while you're making dinner or something. Well, you've already watched the whole thing, so there you go. But, yeah, that's that. I have, if you're new to my channel, if you're new to me, I have a full review on this brow product. This is just how I like to do my brows. I don't like a super sculpted brow. I like it bushy. I like it natural. I basically want my brows to be like 70s pubic hair. I just want it to be like bush everywhere. Okay. Guys, the coffee, the allergies, everything is just conspiring against me to just really make me seem like a crazy person today. But summer is almost upon us. I want to say that, and that means that people will be out with their campers. And if you're one of those people, please drive safely, because I see y'all flipping your campers all over the place. And while it's not funny, it is kind of like, damn, how many times can you guys do it? So be careful whenever you're out there driving. Think of the other people on the road with you. Try not to let the road rage get to you. I saw a video this week of a trucker that was actually pulling a car underneath his trailer for like a mile and a half because of road rage, and I think that's just really sad. Also, it's like, sure, I get road rage, but like I always have to think of the fact that like my livelihood depends on having a clean driving record. So it's not worth it, you know, like, but sometimes I wonder, like, is this person going to pull over and shoot me or something, you know? So be kind to those on the road with you. Think about them, think about your family. Also, minivan drivers, I don't know what y'all are on, but y'all in minivans drive like bats out of hell. And actually, Stephen King has a very interesting short story on that. It's not a funny short story. It's very dark, but I believe it was in the Bazaar of Bad Dreams, his newest edition of short stories. So there's that. Drive safely. I'm going to do my lashes right now. Then we're going to do a lip, and then I'm going to go so that I can get started on my other videos. Okay, right quick. Here I go again. I forgot to apply setting spray before my mascara, but I picked this up at Walmart last week, and I finally found it. It's the Wet n Wild one, so I'm going to try it out for the first time. Let's see how this goes. Whoop. Doesn't really have a smell, so that's kind of nice. Let me wipe off this lip balm right quick. And I'm going to apply this Urban Decay. It's just a small sample size from Sephora. And this is the liquid lipstick in Amulet. I know that these had a lot of really bad reviews whenever they first came out, but this one actually I love. I would totally purchase this in the full size. It dries down completely. You can't feel it. It feels like literally nothing on my lips, and it wore off very, very gracefully. It didn't like show the butthole lips or anything, so I really, really liked it. And now you can see what it looks like. So there it is on, guys. Actually, with this eye, this seems to me a little bit more like a nighttime look, but there you go. This was mostly about the base anyway, but there is my everyday slay, everyday foundation. Every day we have one whole damn to give foundation tutorial look, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what I'm going to name it yet, but there it is. It looks pretty good, I think. Let's see. My hair has so much in it, like so much. My husband said he thought he was going to throw up from the smell of it. I have a lot of different hairsprays and shit in it, so there you go. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was not too long for you. It's probably like the length of a feature-length film right now. So thank you so much for spending time with me. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.